today's workout. So today we're going to do an 8 exercise circuit, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, one time through. You can always repeat it as many times as you want. So I'm going to explain the exercises in the breaks. I'm going to go through and do the first one now. The first one is going to be mountain climbers. So if you're going to do it on the floor, you want your wrists under your shoulders, okay? And then you're going to lift your hips up, keep your spine nice and neutral, and you're going to bring your knees in. If you struggle with this position, you can obviously come up into an incline, on a bench, on a cupboard, whatever, and just lift the legs up, engaging the core as you come up. Obviously, you can go as fast or as slow as you would like. I'll show you different variations over the 40 seconds. So without further ado, let's get into the workout. So we're going to be going in 10 seconds. So, get yourself ready. Okay? You're going to be going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So, core engaged, and we're going to be driving that knee up, okay? You want to focus on using your knees. You don't want to be pushing your hands away so that your butt is in the air. You want to keep your shoulders over your wrists, okay, and driving the legs in. Then obviously you can pick the pace up like so if you want. And as I said, if you want to be doing it raised, the same thing, keep your core engaged, keep your wrists and shoulders in line, keep your belly button pulled to your spine, and keep your back flat, okay? 10 more seconds to go. Keep your core engaged. If you find yourself pushing up, slow the motion down. Take your time doing it. And stopping there. Okay, our second exercise is going to be squats. Feet hip width apart, slightly wider, dropping down. If you want, you can have a bench behind you, sit down, or you can hold on to something to give you a bit more support. Whatever variation, we're going to go in 3, 2, off we go. So, just focusing, keeping the core engaged, dropping the hips as low as you can, and keeping everything core engaged, shoulders upright when you're lifting a hand view. Okay, if you want to add a weight, you can add a weight. As I said, if you want to add a bench, you can either sit down completely or just tap. Okay, whatever works best for you. Okay, 10 more seconds. And then after we're going into shoulder taps, which is going to be back in the mountain climber position. 3, 2, something like this. So you can either do this raised again, or down on the floor, wrist under the shoulder still, and it's going to be opposite hand to opposite shoulder, okay? Like so. As I said, you can do this raised, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. So 3, 2, off we go, wrist under the shoulders, core engaged, opposite hand to opposite shoulder, and really try and keep those hips as still as possible. If you're struggling to keep your hips still, make sure your feet aren't stuck together, and that will give you a bit more stability, okay? 20 more seconds to go. As I said, if you struggle, do it raised, and really keep that belly button pulled to your spine. The goal here is to really keep your hips as still as possible. If your hips are wobbling too much, then maybe just hold that position versus trying to touch your shoulders. And stopping there. Okay. Next up is going to be lateral bounds. This is going to be jumping side to side. Okay? If you have bad knees, then you can go into abducting quick feet if there's too much pressure on your joints. Okay? So, going in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So the further you go, the more it's going to really push away on the side, and then obviously you can go faster if you would like. Remember, if you struggle, you can just go into some abducting quick feet. You're still getting that sort of abduction motion with the legs, but it's going to put less pressure on your joints. Because here I really want you to bound. I don't want little side things, okay? Really bounding across. Okay, 10 more seconds. 5. And stopping there, okay. Next up, we're going to have step through lunges, okay? So this is going to be coming forward, dropping the knee down, coming back, dropping the knee down. We're going to do all one side and then swap sides. Once again, if you have bad knees, we'll just go into a split squat position. Do all one side, off we go. So do all one side if you're doing the split squat, okay? And then we're going to go into the other side in the next round, okay? So we're doing 2 exercises the exact same. We're doing all one leg for 40 seconds, and then we'll be moving around to the other leg. Okay, 15 more seconds. Okay, we're going to show you from the front. So I don't put my foot down in between. That just forces me to engage the glutes under the standing leg more. But if you need to stop and put your foot down, that's fine. So we are going to do the other side. So remember which leg you just did. That leg will stay static now, and the other leg will do the moving. So 3, 2, 1, go. So forward and back. Sorry, my balance is not as good in this one. Okay, keep your core engaged, dropping the knee down as low as you can, not forgetting to breathe. 20 seconds to go. Keep going. I know this is like a strong burn on the legs. 10 more seconds. 5, keep going. All the way, 3, 2, and off we go. Okay, next we have a walkout and a walkout combined with a push-up depending on your level. So walkout is walking your hands out and then walking them back in as possible, trying to keep your legs as straight as possible. Walkout with the push-up is simply walking out, coming down into a push-up, or if you want a negative, come back up, and then walk up. So off we go, keeping the legs as straight as possible, walking the hands out. If you want to do a push-up, you can, and then walking back up, standing up tall after every motion. As if you can't do a full push-up, you walk out, you work on doing a -1 until you can't, then you reset yourself up, and then you walk yourself back up, okay? As I said, 15 more seconds. You want to just walk out, and then walk back up. That's totally fine, okay? Whatever works well for you. So you got 3 more seconds to go. 2, 1, stop it there. Okay, last exercise is going to be a plank, either raised on a bench, raised on the floor, or down on your forearms, which is the hardest. If you want your wrists or your elbows under your shoulders, belly button pull to the core. And once again, you don't want your hips too high. So off we go. You want to squeeze your glutes, pull your belly button into your spine, keep your core engaged. Okay? You want to, if you're feeling it too much in your shoulders, then you're probably either too far away or you're pushing your weight back so your upper body is taking more weight. So make sure your elbows or your wrists are under your shoulder, that you're pulling your belly button and your glutes in. Okay, and you're really using your core. 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. Keep going all the way to the end. 3, 2, 1, and stopping there. And there you go. That is today's workout. Hope you enjoyed.